Most people never realize they are wasting their lives until it is too late. Days turn into months, months turn into years, and suddenly they wake up wondering where all the time went. They dreamed of becoming stronger, richer, wiser, and more disciplined, yet nothing changed because they kept delaying the life they were supposed to build. The ancient Stoics understood something terrifying about human nature. People do not lose their future all at once. They lose it slowly through distraction, laziness, fear, and excuses repeated every single day. The brutal truth is this: life does not wait for anyone. Every hour you waste can never be returned to you. Every day spent avoiding growth becomes another chain holding you back from your potential. And while most people continue living carelessly, a small group of disciplined individuals quietly build powerful minds, strong habits, and meaningful lives. If you are ready to stop wasting your potential and start becoming mentally unstoppable, then this video is for you. Watch until the end because these Stoic truths may completely change the direction of your life. And if you want more powerful Stoic wisdom that builds discipline, confidence, and emotional strength, subscribe to this YouTube channel right now and join the journey toward becoming unbreakable. 1. Nobody cares about your excuses. One of the hardest lessons Stoicism teaches is that the world does not reward excuses. Most people constantly explain why they are not successful yet. They blame their background, their lack of money, their bad luck, their family, or their circumstances. But Marcus Aurelius understood that excuses solve nothing. Reality only responds to action. Every day, millions of people promise themselves they will change tomorrow. Tomorrow they will wake up earlier. Tomorrow they will work harder. Tomorrow they will stop procrastinating. But tomorrow keeps moving further away because excuses create temporary comfort while silently destroying discipline. The brutal truth is that nobody is coming to rescue you from your wasted potential. Your future depends on the actions you take when nobody is watching. It depends on whether you continue moving forward even when life becomes difficult. Stoics believe that suffering often becomes worse when people refuse responsibility. Weak minds search for someone to blame. Strong minds search for solutions. That is why disciplined people grow while others remain trapped in the same cycle for years. You must understand this clearly. Your excuses may comfort you today, but they will torture you later through regret. Years from now, you will either thank yourself for being disciplined or hate yourself for wasting precious time. Every successful person reaches moments where they feel tired, discouraged, and overwhelmed. The difference is that disciplined people act anyway. They understand that growth requires discomfort. Stop waiting for perfect conditions before improving your life. Perfect conditions do not exist. Start now with whatever you have. Your future changes the moment your excuses stop controlling your decisions. 2. Comfort is making you weak. Modern life has made people addicted to comfort. People want fast results without struggle, success without sacrifice, and discipline without pain. But Stoicism teaches the complete opposite. The Stoics believed comfort, when constantly pursued, weakens both the mind and the soul. Think about how many people avoid difficult things daily. They avoid hard conversations, avoid responsibility, avoid discipline, and avoid being alone with their thoughts. Instead, they distract themselves endlessly with entertainment, social media, gossip, and meaningless pleasures. But comfort is dangerous because it feels harmless while slowly destroying ambition. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to accept discomfort willingly because he knew struggle creates strength. Muscles grow through resistance. Character grows through hardship. Mental toughness grows through pain. Without challenges, human beings become emotionally fragile. Many people waste years staying inside comfortable routines that slowly destroy their potential. They stay in unhealthy habits because change feels uncomfortable. They delay their goals because discipline feels difficult. And eventually they become prisoners of their own comfort zones. The brutal truth is that easy choices create hard lives, while hard choices create easier lives. When you train yourself to endure discomfort, you build confidence and resilience. Waking up early becomes easier. Working hard becomes normal. Rejection becomes less painful. Pressure stops controlling you because your mind becomes stronger. Stoicism teaches that discomfort is not your enemy. In many cases, it is the path toward becoming powerful. Do difficult things intentionally. Train your body. Control your impulses. Stay disciplined even when you do not feel motivated. Every act of self-control strengthens your mind. A weak person searches for comfort constantly. A strong person searches for growth. 3. Time is disappearing faster than you think. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that death could arrive at any moment. Not because he was negative, but because he understood something most people ignore: awareness of death creates urgency. Most people live as though they have unlimited time. They waste entire years procrastinating, scrolling endlessly, and delaying important decisions. They assume there will always be another opportunity later. But life does not guarantee later. Every day that passes is one day permanently removed from your life. That truth is uncomfortable, but it is also powerful because it forces you to think seriously about how you spend your time. The Stoics believed wasting time was one of the greatest tragedies of human existence. You can recover from financial loss. You can rebuild after failure. But wasted time never returns. Imagine reaching old age filled with regret because fear prevented you from acting. Imagine knowing you had potential but spent your best years distracted and undisciplined. That pain is far worse than temporary discomfort. This is why Stoicism encourages intentional living. Speak intentionally. Work intentionally. Build intentionally. Stop drifting through life without direction. Many people say they want success, but their habits reveal they are addicted to wasting time. They spend hours watching other people succeed while neglecting their own growth. If you truly want to build your life, then protect your time aggressively. Limit distractions. Focus deeply. Prioritize discipline over entertainment. The quality of your future depends on how you use your days right now. One day, you will run out of time completely. The question is whether you used it wisely while you still had the chance. 4. Your mind is either your weapon or your prison. Stoicism teaches that the greatest battles happen inside the mind. Marcus Aurelius understood that external problems are often smaller than the emotional chaos people create within themselves. Most suffering comes from uncontrolled thoughts. People imagine failure before trying. They fear rejection before speaking. They become anxious over situations that never even happen. Their minds create prisons long before reality ever harms them. The brutal truth is that many people destroy their own peace through negative thinking repeated daily. Stoics trained themselves to observe their thoughts carefully. They understood that not every emotion deserves obedience. Fear, anger, jealousy, and insecurity are temporary states, not permanent truths. Modern society encourages emotional impulsiveness. People react instantly to everything. They allow temporary emotions to control major decisions. But Stoicism teaches emotional discipline. Imagine how different your life would become if you stopped believing every negative thought inside your head. Imagine facing challenges calmly instead of panicking emotionally. Imagine developing inner peace that external chaos cannot easily destroy. That is the power of mental discipline. Your thoughts shape your habits shape your actions, and your actions shape your future. If your mind is filled with negativity and excuses, your life will slowly reflect that mindset. But if you train your mind daily with discipline, clarity, and self-control, your entire reality changes. Guard your mind carefully. What you repeatedly think about eventually becomes who you are. 5. Most people will never become disciplined. This is one of the most brutal truths about life. Most people never change. They talk about goals constantly, but their actions remain the same year after year. Marcus Aurelius understood that discipline separates ordinary people from extraordinary people. Talent matters less than consistency. Motivation matters less than self-control. The problem is that discipline feels painful at first. It requires sacrifice. It demands patience. It forces people to confront laziness, distractions, and emotional weakness. And because most people avoid discomfort, they remain trapped in mediocrity. Look around carefully. Most people quit quickly. They start strong but disappear when things become difficult. They abandon goals the moment results take longer than expected. Stoicism teaches persistence regardless of emotion. Disciplined individuals continue working even when they feel tired, bored, or discouraged. They understand that feelings change constantly, but principles must remain stable. The brutal reality is that your future will not be determined by what you occasionally do. It will be determined by what you repeatedly do. Every day you choose discipline, you strengthen your identity. Every day you choose excuses, you weaken yourself. This is why successful people often appear mentally different from everyone else. They train themselves to act despite discomfort. They stop negotiating with laziness. They stop waiting for motivation. Your habits are building your future right now, whether you realize it or not. If you want a stronger life, you must become stronger than your excuses. 6. People respect strength more than words. Stoicism teaches that actions reveal character better than speech. Many people talk endlessly about success, loyalty, discipline, and ambition, but their behavior tells a completely different story. Marcus Aurelius believed a person's character should be visible through actions, not empty words. The brutal truth is that society respects results, discipline, and emotional strength more than promises. People notice consistency. They notice calmness under pressure. They notice individuals who remain focused while others panic emotionally. Weak people often seek attention through talking. Strong people quietly build themselves. This does not mean becoming cold or arrogant. It means understanding that your life is shaped more by what you do than by what you say. Many people waste years trying to impress others instead of improving themselves. They crave validation because they lack inner confidence. But Stoicism teaches that true confidence comes from self-respect earned through disciplined action. When you become disciplined, people notice without you needing to announce it. When you become mentally strong, your presence changes naturally. Calmness becomes power. Stop explaining your goals to everyone. Stop seeking approval before taking action. Focus on building yourself quietly. The strongest individuals often move in silence because they understand something important. Results speak louder than words ever will. 7. Death is closer than you think. The final Stoic truth is also the most powerful. Marcus Aurelius constantly reflected on mortality because he knew death gives urgency and meaning to life. Most people avoid thinking about death because it feels uncomfortable. But Stoicism teaches that remembering death can actually improve your life dramatically. Why? Because once you understand your time is limited, you stop wasting energy on meaningless distractions. Petty arguments lose importance. Laziness becomes dangerous. Fear becomes less powerful. The brutal truth is that nobody knows how much time remains. Some people spend decades preparing to live but never truly begin living. They delay their goals, their growth, and their purpose because they assume there will always be more time later. But one day, later disappears forever. Stoics believed death should motivate people to live courageously and intentionally. Instead of fearing mortality, they used it as fuel for discipline and action. Ask yourself honestly, if your life ended sooner than expected, would you be proud of how you spent your time? Or would you regret the years lost to distraction, fear, and procrastination? That question alone can transform your priorities. Life is temporary. Your opportunities are temporary. Even your youth and strength are temporary. Stop acting as though you have endless chances to become the person you were meant to become. The time to build your life is now. And remember this, Marcus Aurelius was not trying to create comfort. He was trying to create strength, wisdom, discipline, and inner peace. That is why Stoicism still changes lives thousands of years later. If this video helped you rethink your life and mindset, subscribe to this YouTube channel right now for more powerful Stoic wisdom that helps you build mental strength, emotional control, discipline, and confidence. Your transformation begins the moment you stop wasting time and start mastering yourself.